We welcome you back to the Mount Pearl Glacier, St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. The host site for this year's 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships, folks. We are down to it this evening. No more preliminaries, no more round robins, no more games that don't mean anything. This one means a lot. Semifinals, Canada versus Slovakia in the under-20s. Slovakia last night defeated Canada 7-4. The winner will play the winner of Czech Republic and the United States. Our second semifinal coming up next. We are underway. Livingston for Canada. Up ahead, Sutton, Jesse Sutton. Pass across. McGraw trying to bring it in. He's stopping a good defensive play. Try and move it up ahead to Vashish. That was broken up. Canada bring it back in. Sutton trying to get it to Bishop. Taken away. Vashish. Vashish ran into Mila at the blue line. Slovaks come in. Shot goes wide by Rass. Out to Sutton. Sutton gets it in over the blue line. Pokes it down a little bit further. Perlick is looking for it. Perlick got himself free. Perlick alone in front. Perlick tried to go back between the legs and go the other way. Maybe a little too much dipsy-do. And the save is made by the Slovak goaltender, Marko Sturmo. In goal for Canada, Chris Kerr. Last night, the Slovaks started retreat. Martuszek, the big goaltender for Slovakia. They go back to Sturmo for this semifinal game. Tomáš Nessel. Good crowd on hand here at the Glacier. Obviously a pro-Canada crowd. Tipped in by Rass. Rass goes into the corner, gets it out in front. A little bit of bumping, pushing, nothing comes of it. Both teams will change. There's Chris Kerr. He was replaced late in that game last night by Thomas Mitchell. Kantorik in to face off against Ryan Sallows. Sallows wins the face off down into the corner. Hustling to get to it was Daniel Lowe. Turning back, Bertone. Long pass, Lowe is onside. Lowe was in and overran the ball, just couldn't find it. Lowe goes down, slipped in the corner. Ball on the far side, kept in by Linney. Canada pressing now. Bertone stole it back at the blue line. Again, can't get the ball to settle. Puts it wide of the goal. Cleared to the boards. Pinching in and getting beaten was Johnson. That will allow Bobal to get it out for Slovakia. Shot from a sharp angle. Save made by Kerr. Philip Bobal. Heading over the blue line. And swung wide and got down a little bit too far before he got control of the ball. And from a very sharp angle, relatively easy save for Kerr. Faceoff was won by Dory of Canada. Out at center, it was touched. Down into the corner, they go. Jared White was in there for Canada. Slovakia come up with it, up at the blue line. Chromiak, up ahead, long shot wide of the goal by Serjan. Canada's on it. Weak pass up along the boards. White on it again. Dory will backhand it down deep. White will go into forecheck. Sturmo plays it around the boards. It came off the boards out in the middle, put in wide of the goal again. Chopped off the boards by Vajanek. Serjan. Delorier down in the corner for Canada. Delorier lost it off the boards. Bobel with a chance, or rather Serjan that is, and it comes down to Kerr who will cover it. .324 played here in the first period, no score. Cleared down the floor by Canada. Hustling back there to get it was Vashish, one of the top defensemen. Hamila. Up the boards, picked off there by Nausch. In over the blue line. Eniak. On it is Bishop. Goes into the corner, falls. Working in there against Brinko for Slovakia. Ball comes up the boards, Slovakia away. Nausch working against Hamila. Throws it over to an open side. Racing on to it is Rass, overran it. Sutton, nice little back pass. Bishop down the left side. Bishop had it taken away. Up ahead to Vashish. He's knocked down at center. Ball comes loose. Rass is on it. Rass working against O'Brien. O'Brien knocks it into the corner. O'Brien and Rass working hard. Comes up, kept in. Ralofsky, number 13, played it in around behind the goal. Bertone gets it back, and Canada will settle things down. Long pass up the blue line. That missed everybody, and that'll be a flooring call against Team Canada. Marco Sturmo, Slovak goaltender. Semifinals Saturday night in St. John's. Goes out of play. Faceoff will stay down to the right of Chris Kerr. Face-off won by the Slovaks. Shot one off a leg, bouncing in around behind the goal. Jordan Murr got it off the boards. Up ahead to Perlick. Perlick following up on it for Canada. Perlick in over the blue line. Knocked away by Ralofsky. No flooring, says the official. Canada dangerously out in front of their own goal. They get away with it. And up the floor they come, straight up through the middle. Maher on the rush. Penalty coming up. Holding to Slovakia. Perlick was going down the left side, and Boris Kantorik put the hold on him. First power play will go to Team Canada. No score. Kantorik over the penalty box. Canada will get possession out at center. Hamila. Hamila's going to shoot it. Save made by Sturmo. Slovak player lost his stick momentarily. That was Olenek, got it back. Another fake shot this time by Hamila. White steps in, fires it. That went off of Vashish. He dropped down to block the shot. Canada maintaining possession. Nausch out there, harassing the players. Comes out to center, into White. Across to Livingston. Hamila. Back down to White. Into the middle. Looking for Johnson. He couldn't get the shot away. Salo's looking for the ball. Goes up high. Stays in play. Canada's got to go back to get it. Slovakia is changing. Canada will gain the attack zone. White left it. Now it's dumped in deeper around the other side. On it first was Bishop. McQueen. Canada had changed up its power play. Back to McQueen. Sutton. Sutton having a look. Sutton into the middle off the stick of Rass. Maher's in there. The ball goes up and out of play. It'll stay in the Slovak end of the floor. 28 seconds left to go in the power play for Canada. Right from the faceoff, they get it in, they score! Jesse Sutton for Canada right off the faceoff. Poor coverage by Slovakia. Sutton able to walk right in. Canada on the board first. We talked about some of the players from here in the home province of Newfoundland and Labrador playing for Canada. Sutton is one of them, so a little extra cheering as the homeboy scores. Power play goal for Canada. Ball comes in to Kerr behind the goal. Trying to get to it, WjBHC. WjBHC turning. Got it out in front. Ball bounces up in the air. A couple of players trying to get to it on it first. Getting it to settle was Dory. Then Dory lost it at center. Miloš will clear it in for Slovakia off the end boards. Bertone has it for Canada. Bertone will take it back behind his goal. Watched by WjBHC. Over to Dory. Dory racing up the right side, had it taken away. Nausch through the blue line. Faked the shot, goes into the corner to chase it. Ball comes to the side. Kerr covers it up. Shots on goal, 4-1 favoring Canada. Largely in part to that power play, which they eventually scored on. There's Chris Kerr, Canadian goaltender. Canada controls it from the face-off in their own end. They'll take it back behind the goal. Sutton. Sutton tried to turn, was knocked down. Vashish cutting for the goal. Kerr with a save. Vashish, one of the top defensemen, one of the top players in these World Under-20 Championships. Svitana. And worked over along the boards. Vashish comes up with it back at the point. Olenek with a shot. That went off of McGraw. Olenek again allowed to walk in. Olenek cutting in front. Whistle goes. Referee down by the goal mouth. Blowing it down. Having a conversation with the members of Slovakia. Face-off will stay there. Shot goes wide of the goal. On at first, McQueen, he's stopped. Slovakia will keep it in. Down a little bit deeper. Livingston, the captain, up along the boards to McQueen. McQueen can't get it out. Shot by Rass. Blocked by Murr. Now Murr chasing after it. Murr down just a little too deep. Sturmo spreads the pads and makes the save and covers up. Murr has got tremendous speed. Just got in a little too deep that time. Team Canada getting in a late change. Slovakia finished ahead of Canada by way of that goal differential. All three teams, Czechs, Slovaks, and Canadians tied. Shot! That rang off the right goalpost, came out the other side. Bouncing ball, wave off the flooring. That shot hit the right goalpost and came out behind the goaltender. Rass holding it, turning, firing it wide. Canada's on it. Off the boards, hustling back to get it. Ralofsky. Up ahead. Milos touched it. Punia down in the corner. Linney off the boards, kept in. Junis, shot, save made by Kerr. In behind the goal. Bobel out in front for Milos, and the save is made by Chris Kerr. Expecting a close one here this evening. Milos has it again in the corner. Cycles it back. Kantorik and Bertone. Bertone for Canada, Kantorik for Slovakia. Finally, it is cleared away down the floor. Going back to get it. Gadosh. Maher's on him. Maher stole it. Maher out in front. Shot. Scores! Noah Perlich. Give the credit to Jordan Maher on that. Again, using his speed to get in on the Slovak defender so quickly. Stole it away and fed Perlich in the slot. Perlich buries it, and it is 2-0 for Team Canada. Much better start for Canada tonight than they had last night. A long way to go in this one. Still in the first period. Perlich from Maher. Bishop spinning at the blue line, couldn't get in. Now Bishop's got it again. Bishop with a good move. Now who's going to get the penalty here? Referee's hand goes up. Canada thought first one should go against Svitana. Possibly interference as Bishop tried to get around, but then Bishop put the grab on Svitana after the fact, but they're going to get the first one. The contact was initiated by Svitana. It was interference. So another power play for Canada. They made good on their first man advantage. Bishop, Sutton, Perlich up front. McQueen and Maher back at the point. Maher plays it in behind the goal. Sutton. Got Brinko draped all over him. Got it to the boards. Ooh, that could have hurt. Player slipped. It was Perlich. Another penalty coming up to Slovakia. Kerr was heading to the bench. Slovakia touch it up, and Canada will have a two-man advantage. Vashish. Not only gets the penalty, but Slovakia loses one of their best penalty killers. To be honest, Vashish, one of their best penalty killers, one of their best power play guys, one of their best 5-on-5. He's simply one of the best. Now he's in the penalty box. Hamila, Livingston, to Hamila, Livingston, back to Hamila, White. Hamila, one-timer, big save made by Sturmo. Ball is still loose. White with a chance. Block, ricochets over, and Canada puts it home. Brendan Johnson, number 9. White took the shot from the right side, just inside the circle. Don't think it got through to the goalkeeper, but it rattled around and ricocheted over to the far side, and waiting there was Johnson. All he had to do was bang it home. 3-0 Canada. Go Canada, go chant goes up here at the Glacier. There are some Slovaks in the crowd. We see a Slovak flag down below. Maher getting it again. Maher lost the handle on it. That almost went in on the missed. Scores! Sutton! Maher lost the handle on the breakaway. It almost snuck by as he fumbled the stick handle. It came back to Sutton, and he drilled it home. We're going to get a goaltending change early for Slovakia. Marko Sturmo heads to the bench, slams his stick in frustration, and we'll see the big man, Patrick Merdashek, come out. Biggest guy in the tournament, Merdashek, head and shoulders above pretty much anybody else. Here he comes. Don't think anybody saw this coming after last night's game. Again, long way to go, but for Canada, best start they could possibly hope for. Ball goes up in the air and out of play. Nausch plays it back. Whoop, mishandled. Slovaks, everything coming apart right now. Johnson with a shot. Merdashek tested early. Low showing some skill. Handling the ball, he had it in a lacrosse basket. Came out. Or an Irish hurling stick. Sallows out in front, Johnson. Shot goes over the top of the goal. pass wasn't quite on the mark. Johnson had to take it off his feet and get it to his stick. Couldn't one-time it. Here come the Slovaks. Bashish, shot. That goes wide. He was looking short side. Back at the point. Svitana down along the boards. Brinko stepped into it. Way too much traffic in front. Never got through. Nausch. Looking for Svitana. That just missed. Ball goes in behind the goal. Bertone has it. Bertone for Canada. Up ahead and cleared out by Salos down the floor. Bashish back to get it for Slovakia. They try and move it up ahead quickly. You don't get it out. Hit along the boards. Dumped in by Olenek. Mercer right on goal, just batted away by Martashik. Lahovy stopped up as he got just inside the blue line. Big collision in behind the net. Canadian player goes down, whistle goes. And the player yet to get up. That's Jared White in behind the Canadian goal. Went in there hard. Canadians want a penalty on that for body checking. The officials don't agree. White is back up, saying it was just incidental contact. Two guys chasing after the ball behind the net. Referee talking to the two captains, Livingston and Bashish, explaining why that was called the way it was. White has gone to the bench, got up, walked over there. Just 19 seconds to go in the first period. It's been a quick one. And what a period it has been for Canada. Slovak player lost the stick, but back at the point. Olenek, Svitana with a shot. That was blocked, did not get through. 5 seconds. And the last shot taken by Olenek. And went off some players in front, never did get through the goal. Canada did a great job blocking shots, clogging up the shooting lanes when the Slovaks had a chance to get a shot on net. So not a lot of shots actually getting through to Chris Kerr. Shots on goal after the first period. 14-3 in favor of Canada. Only 3 shots getting through to Chris Kerr. He can thank his defense and his forwards for getting back and doing great work in the defensive zone. On the offense, Canada finally seems to have found their rhythm a little bit. They struggled last night. They had many power play opportunities. Really didn't generate any offense with all the odd man opportunities they had. Tonight, taking advantage of their opportunities. They are up 4-0 big after one period of play. We'll be back with the second period of this under-20 semifinal in just a few minutes. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships from St. John's, Canada. penalty called on Canada right at the end of the first period after the buzzer went. It's the captain, Mitch Livingston. I believe I heard 2 minutes for slashing. A little hard to pick out the announcements here. The crowd was just starting to cheer. The Go Canada goes. Regardless of what it was for, Livingston is in the penalty box. So Slovakia on the power play to start this second. They can get a power play goal and begin to turn the tide a little bit. Svetana in over the blue line. Can they get it out? They can. Forced out by Dory. Vashish back to get it for Slovakia. Vashish up ahead. They missed the pass, and Canada will send it the length of the floor. That was White, player who was shaken up a little bit earlier towards the end of the first period. Back out there now. Dump it in. Olenek to the boards. Svetana. Svetana to Brinko. Up top to Vashish. Vashish with a shot. Comes off the end boards. Canada's got it and will send it the length of the floor. That was Joel Bishop with the defensive play for Canada. Up ahead, Svetana, and one off his stick into the Slovak bench. The faceoff will come outside the blue line. So Slovakia will have to try and gain the zone again. 46 seconds left to go in the penalty to Livingston of Canada. Brinko gets it down in deep. First back there is Bishop for Canada. Bishop turns up ahead. Canada a little slow to move it. Get it off the boards. Diving to hold it in was Brinko. Svetana with it. Svetana back to Brinko. Up top, Vashish with the shot. Again, hit somebody in front. Down in the corner, Svetana. Svetana left to walk to the side of the goal, but does get the shot away. Save was made by Kerr. They'll pass it back, and it gets past Vashish at the point. How Svetana got that shot through, I don't know, but got it through on Kerr, and Kerr made the save, and then Slovaks send themselves back in their own end. That'll do it. Penalty's over. Livingston out of the penalty box and into the players' bench. We're back to 5 aside. Don't think O'Brien realized it. Shoots it down the floor. He goes, whoops. Puts his hand up, gives it the international symbol for my bad. So Canada kills off that penalty to their captain. Remains 4-0. Linney off the boards, kept in by Rass and taken away. Poked out on a little further. Here's Sallows. Sallows has Johnson with him. Ball goes up in the air, comes here to the near boards as the Slovaks step back to defend that. Lahovi ran into Sallows. Sallows has it behind the goal. Lowe is heading for the front of the net. Ball doesn't come to him, and Slovakia is away. Tomáš Nessel down into the corner. Linney has it stolen away. Slovak player had lost his stick. Bit of a break there for Canada. Livingston off the boards, doesn't get it out. Still kept in by the Slovaks. Livingston's got it again. Over to Linney. Slovakia forechecking feverishly now. Linney off the boards, out. Slovakia getting in very quickly on the Canadian defense here in the second period. Trying to get something going. Long shot blocked away by Kerr. Linney up ahead to Perlich. Perlich ran over Nessel and then cleared it in. Kantorik into the middle. Knocked away by Kanda, but comes right back to Kantorik. He'll dump it in. Kerr's not going to take any chances. He'll cover it up and get a face-off in his own end. 3:43 gone in the second period. Canada continuing to lead 4-0. Bishop to face off against Kantorik. Bishop wins the face-off, taken behind the goal by Trevor Punia. Ahead to McGraw. He's stopped along the boards. Comes loose. Punia's got it. To Bishop. Bishop took a bit of a shoulder, carries on, gets past Kantorik. Sutton was alone in front to get him the ball, and he tips it wide, and then the net is dislodged. Great job by Bishop to get down that right side and get around Kantorik. Got the ball out in front to Jesse Sutton, who just tipped it wide. Cleared away by Slovakia. That'll go all the way down the floor, and that'll be a flooring call. Come back down to our left, to the right of goaltender Patrick Mertishek, who was in goal. Came in to replace Marco Sturmo after Sturmo gave up that fourth goal in the first period. Bertone shot doesn't get through. Rebound poked wide by McGraw, and then McGraw gets a couple of gloves to the face for trying to poke at what he thought was a loose ball. And officials in there quickly. Sutton and Brinko having words. Another conversation between the referee and two of the players. Play set to resume. Face-off won by Slovakia high in the air. Down at the blue line, knocked away by Bertone. Slovakia now back in their own end. Rene Svitana. Svitana heading up the floor. Svitana had it knocked away from him. Punia off the boards. Kang up ahead, good pass. Got it to Dory. Dory into the middle, couldn't get it any further. Nosh lets it go. Running onto it. Olenek. Olenek out in front. Can't get the shot through. Looks at the referee. Put in towards goal. Nosh well defended. Couldn't turn and get a shot. Then is put out of play into the timekeeper's box. Olenek still complaining to the official about that last rush where he tried to cut in front. Felt he was slashed. Berlovsky able to hold it in. Bounces in front of Kerr. Knocked away at the last second. That shot well wide of the goal. Low over there. Berlovsky. They'll come together. The ball will go up and out of play. Flipped ahead, trying to race onto it is Sallows. Back to get it, Nessel. Lahovy off the boards, chasing it himself. Going to be a penalty coming up to Daniel Lowe. Tripping. He knocked down Lahovy. Slovaks back on the power play again. They gave up 4 in the first. They've settled things down a little bit here in the second. They're playing much better. Both teams with scoring chances here in the second. Second power play for Slovakia. Linney down in the corner. Olenik's on him. Olenik's a tough customer. Works hard. Linney goes long. Slovak player, that's Svetana. He got clipped with a high stick. He's headed off. Check to see if he's bleeding. He's obviously in some pain as he heads over to the Slovak bench. Linney's going to head to the penalty box, and Slovakia will have a 2-man advantage. A lengthy one, just 7 seconds in. And it will be 4 minutes. Kyle Linney. Huge moment here in the game. Slovakia trailing it by 4, but they have a great opportunity now, if they can make good on this, to get themselves back in the game before midway through the second period. Had to go retrieve Svetana's stick down in the corner. That's why we're a little more delayed. So Svetana obviously was cut. It's 4 minutes on the way. Great chance here for Slovakia. Vashish, Olenik, Brinko, back to Olenik. Down to Vashish. Namila, Mer. Bertone out there to try and kill this one off. Shot. No traffic in front of Kerr. Saw that all the way. That makes it a relatively easy save for a goaltender when you can come out top of the circle, no traffic in front, don't have to worry about deflections or screens. Well, Livingston is coming out to talk to the official. Being sent back. Not sure what that conversation was about. He was sent out to ask the official something. Livingston, the captain of Canada. Rolls into Kerr, he's got it. Naush, Brinko, Milos, Vashish, and Olenik out there for Slovakia. They win the face-off. Naush, Vashish, Brinko, Vashish, one-timer, blocked by Bertone. Back to Vashish. His shot, scores! Vashish gets Slovakia on the board. It is 4-1. So they do take advantage of the 5-on-3. Now they're going to have a 5-on-4. 3:19 left to go in the 4-minute high sticking penalty to Kyle Linney. They can get another one. This is a whole new game. Face-off won by Canada. Livingston sends it the length of the floor, bounces up, and doesn't go in behind Martyshek, but anxious moment there as the ball went straight up in the air off the big goaltender. Wait to see where it was going to come down, in front of him or behind him. Slovakia dump it in. They'll go into forecheck. Ball goes off the glass. Rass. Back at the point. Tomasz Nessel. Lahovy back to Nessel, back to Lahovy, back to Nessel. Can't one-time it. Over here on the near side. Gabko. Shot comes in. It was blocked by Dory, and Dory will send it the length of the floor. Gabko. Gabko for Slovakia. Passes it back. Tomasz Nessel. Still not in. Now they get it in and will go chase. Livingston in there. Rass in there first for Slovakia. 5 players in there along the boards. Couple more go in. Ball's not going to move. Referee blows the whistle. Minute 57 to go in this 5-on-4 power play for Slovakia. They got 1 back. Trail it now by 3. Tomasz Nausch to face off against Joel Bishop. Face off won by Canada and immediately cleared down the floor. Oh, it went out of play. Thought it had gone down the floor, but it just went over the glass down inside the Slovak blue line. It means they're going to come back and redo the face off right there. Milos in the corner. Milos watched by Hamila. Bertone is in there. Hamila comes in to help. Nausch is there. Milos comes away with it. Near the point, Vashish. Brinko back to Vashish. A shot cleared to the corner by Bertone. Milos is on him. Bertone gets it high in the air and out and down the floor, and there's a race for it. Vashish will get back first. Vashish is knocked down. Bad penalty by Jordan Marr. Unnecessary. He put a 2-hander into the back of Vashish. And he will go. Another lengthy 5-on-3 for Slovakia. They scored on their last 5-on-3. Canada penalty trouble here in the second. This is their 4th straight penalty. Slovakia win the faceoff. Vashish. Brinko. Vashish. Back to Brinko. Vashish. Shot. Blocked by Bishop. Down low. They throw it across. And somehow Olenek missed it. Great pass by Nausch. Nausch has got it again. Down long, over to Brinko again. This one not on the mark. Olenek back to Vashish. Brinko, Vashish, Olenek. Back to Vashish. Brinko. Brinko shoots. One off of Punia into the corner. Canada able to get it, but not out. Vashish will hold it in. Still 30 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. They score! Olenek makes it 4-2. Penalties hurting Canada here in the second. Slovakia with 2 5-on-3 power play goals have cut into that Canadian lead from 4-0 now to 4-2. Lukas Olenek. Things tightening up here, and again, because it was a 5-on-3, Slovakia still on the power play. 5-on-4, minute left to go. They're going to help kill their own penalty here, their own power play. the ball was dumped in from their own side of center. Still 50 seconds to go in the Canadian penalty. The ball goes up and out of play. Faceoff will come outside the blue line. 5:20 to go in the second. It's been a fairly quick period. All those penalties. So Slovakia had plenty of time to just hold the ball, move it around. For long periods without whistles. All right, Bertone back to Hamila. High in the air, that will stay in play. Dory taking his man to the boards. Dory up there all alone. Nets come off. Dory, great job shorthanded. Down to 35 seconds left to go in the penalty to Marr. Livingston towards goal. It was tipped, comes off the end boards. Touched by a high stick. Slovakia will touch it up. Faceoff will stay right there. Sallows won the faceoff, back to Livingston. Livingston will put it in along the boards. Back to Sallows. Sallows knocked down along the boards. Slovakia come up with the ball. Svitana, player who took the high stick earlier, was shaken up, back out there for Slovakia. They'll move it in. Livingston will swipe at it. Svitana takes it to the boards. Renee Svitana back at the point. Vashish doesn't shoot it. Again, it's penalties now over. 5-on-5. Brinko. Down to Svitana. His shot goes wide. Over the far side, Olenek. You got the second Slovak goal. Svitana. And it is 5-on-5. Svitana with a shot, save made by Kerr. Canada finally comes up with it, just clears it down the floor. That'll get over the red line. It'll be a flooring call against Canada. 4-2. Canada leading at 4:06 left to go in the second. You almost get a feeling like Canada would like to get out of this period still with a 4-2 lead the way the Slovaks are coming on. Just don't give up another one and try and regroup during the intermission. But still 4 minutes to go. Mahovy back, it's tipped, goes over the top of the goal. To the side of the goal. They try and get it out in front. Diving out there is Kerr. Kerr will hold it. Mahovy of Slovakia has been shaken up. Seems to be okay. Was grabbing at his left knee as he came out of that pileup. He's okay, he's going to stay out. Canada just hanging on right now. Canada win the faceoff. But Rass is on it for Slovakia. Rass in around behind the goal. Rass out in front. Kerr got a stick backhand. It stays out. Mahovy. Again, all Slovakia. Shot from outside goes off the end boards. Back at the blue line. Orlovsky. Shot. That just missed. Picked up on the far side by McQueen. McQueen will get it out. Orlovsky gets it over to Tomasz Nessel. He'll give it back to Orlovsky. Punia had trouble finding it. Now he's got it up ahead. Canada stopped at center. Good play by Nessel. Dumps it in. Right on goal. Kerr makes the save. Punia turns, gets it up ahead to Marr. Marr will flip it in and chase. Marr down in the corner. Marr working against Junis. Marr getting out in front, can't get a shot away, knocked off the stick, goes to the far boards, back in behind the goal. Sutton. Jesse Sutton. Sutton working, holding off the Slovak player. Sutton, they'll get it back. Shot by Bishop, scores as he beats Merdashek on the short side. Great work again by Jesse Sutton on that play to hold off the Slovaks. They were all over him. Held the ball, finally got it to Bishop, and Bishop puts it home short side. Canada got to feel good about that. They were under so much pressure. Slovakia came oh so close to making it 4-3. They said it looked like Canada were just hoping to get out of the period without any further damage. And then they get one of their own. That's got to feel good. Conversely, for the Slovaks, that one's got to hurt. After all that work in the second period, right now you've just gained one, you're still down by 3. Still 2.5 minutes to go, more can happen yet. Dumped in, Hamila back to get it. Off the boards. Canada still not out over center. Now they'll get it out. Low to Johnson. Johnson. Back, Hamila with the shot. That was blocked in a strong battle up at center, won by Hamila. He and Olenek. There's a shot, save made. Johnson with a good shot, low to the glove side. Merdashek made the save. Slovak players down. There's Merdashek over in the circle. Can't see the number on the player. We're down to 1:59 to go. So Lennox seems to be okay. Get up and walk to the players' bench. Livingston in along the boards. Ball comes out. Hustling back is Linney. Linney to Livingston. Livingston off the boards. Kept in by the Slovaks. Shot save. Gabko with the shot. Kerr with the save. And Canada trying to counterattack. McQueen overran it. He'll play it back to Linney. Linney, long pass. Missed everybody. Goes down the floor. That'll be a flooring call against Canada. 1:28 left to go in the second. Ball goes to the far boards. Canada comes up with it. I think their time, lift it high in the air, get it out to safety. No, not kept in by Slovakia. Ball's going to stay right there. Face off at center. We're going to get a penalty to Slovakia. Boris Kantorik, right from the faceoff. He was facing off against Joel Bishop. Not sure I need to describe what happened, but we could see it clearly. The stick came up between the legs of Bishop. Ball was dropped, and the players cleared it. The ball had gone away. As soon as it had, the stick of Kantorik came up and hit Bishop. So power play for Canada. 1:01 left to go here in the second. White down along the boards. White holding it now in the corner. He's knocked off the ball, and the Slovaks send it the length of the floor. McQueen up ahead. Over to Maher. Maher will bring it in. Maher in over the blue line, makes a move, cuts in front, sliding in to break it up, and then the ball goes into Martyshek, the goalkeeper, and we get a little more pushing and shoving. Words being said. Game last night between these two teams got a little chippy towards the end. As I said, they had a healthy dislike for one another coming into this one tonight. .5 seconds left to go. Second period, Canada on the power play. Camila. Threw it down off the boards. Bishop is back out there, working in Svashish. Ball comes loose. Olenek has it, and Olenek looked up to shoot it and then lost it, but the buzzer's going to go anyway. Play will stop right there. And a penalty's been called, roughing. It's going to go against Slovakia. After the buzzer went, it's going to be Olenek. He was one of the players last night that showed some feistiness. Choose that word. Shows it again. So 59 seconds left to go in the penalty to Kantorik. Tack on 2 minutes to Olenek right at the buzzer. So Canada will start the third period up 5-2 and up 5-3 in terms of the number of players on the floor. They'll have their first two-man advantage of the evening. It was a good period for Slovakia. They had cut the lead. It was 4-0 Canada after the first. And Slovakia came back with 2 goals to change the complexion of the game. Then Canada got one late. Now they'll have the two-man advantage when we come back. Chance to open the gap again a little further. We'll be back with that third period in just a few moments. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships from St. John's, Canada. Team Canada up 5-2 heading into the third period, have got a two-man advantage to start this period. 59 seconds left to go in the penalty to Boris Kantorik of Slovakia. And then right at the end of the period, a penalty picked up by Olenek. So a lengthy 5-on-3. Canada gains the zone. Hamila will get the return pass. He's out there with Marr. We'll give it to Marr. Marr. Slap pass to Sutton, and Sutton right on the doorstep taps it home. Great play between Marr and Sutton. Sutton turns and points at Marr and says, great pass. All Sutton had to do was tap it home. Sutton with a pair of goals. Great setup by Marr. You see that was a slap pass all the way, wasn't shooting it. Sutton had about 8 inches of room between the goaltender's left foot and the goalpost and just calmly tapped it in there like he was making a 6-inch putt. So back to a 4-goal lead. All that work by Slovakia now erased. And again, Canada on a 5-on-4 power play. Sutton tried to pass. That was picked off and sent down the length of the floor. McQueen. For Marr. Sutton. McQueen, Sutton. Back to McQueen, back to Sutton. Sutton with a shot, save made by Martyshek. Pinballs around and comes out. Salos. Back to McQueen, one-timer, that hit La Jolla and can't get it out. Marr. Shot, saved by Martyshek. Rass will send it, not out. Great job by McQueen to get back and knock it down. 15 seconds to go in the power play. Into the middle, Perlick can't shoot it. Perlick, Noah Perlick, still holding it, time running out, just 5 seconds now to go. Over to Perlick. He'll shoot it. Martyshek made the save. The rebound was there and poked wide. Martyshek's lost his goal stick. They score. Perlick. Martyshek very angry. (7-2) Canada. Martyshek claiming he got hit in the face with a stick. Martyshek needs a drink of water, try and calm down. He was very upset when that goal went in. He'd lost his stick, and I'm just going by the motion he was making. He was claimed he was hit up in the face mask. That's why the stick was knocked loose in that collision. (7-2). So Perlick gets his second of the game. Peter Junis, shot did not get through. Taken away by Canada. Along the boards, Lowe keeps going. Kept in, they'll dump it in a little further. Lowe along the boards, he's got it. Daniel Lowe gets it to the front of the goal. It went off the goal post and into Martyshek. Canada thought they'd scored. The official comes in, taps the crossbar where the ball hit. Fans don't like it. Up 7-2, but they wanted that other one. The official very definitive in pointing out where the ball hit. Johnson working in there against Students. Coming away with it was Sallows. Back to Lowe, didn't miss by much. Bertone on it first for Canada. Bertone lost it to Chromiak. The ball goes out of play. Still 11:48 left to go, but Canada has now increased it to a 5-goal lead. They led 4-0 after the first period. Slovakia came on, got a couple of 5-on-3 power play goals, made it 4-2. Anxious moments for Canada. Slovakia had a couple of good opportunities after that, just couldn't finish. And then Canada came back, got their 5th goal just before the end of the second period, added a couple here in the third. Vashish, backhand, cleared away by Kerr. Brinko, that got through. Save made by Kerr again. This one goes up and out of play. Face-off will be to his right. Winner goes to the gold medal game tomorrow night. Scheduled for 7 o'clock local time. The loser goes to the bronze. The bronze medal game is 1:30 tomorrow local time. We'll have webcasts of both, of course, along with the gold and bronze medal games in the under 18 as well. Svitana. Over to Nausch, back to Svitana. Olenek fakes the shot. Still holding it, back at the point. That shot right in the face mask of Chris Kerr. Play stops. Rass to face off against Bishop. Rass wins it. Shot blocker save made by Kerr. Gabko with a good shot. Canada able to bring it out. Up through the middle, they'll dump it in. Right to Martyshuk, and he will cover it. And he's still talking about that last play where he got hit in the face. He's still pointing out, hit himself in the face with the stick that time, saying, I got hit in the face with the stick, and you didn't call it. They scored. Bishop, all kinds of time, tried to feed Sutton. Sutton had his stick tied up, and a good defensive play by Tomasz Nessel. Sutton, Nessel's all over him. Sutton keeps going. Bishop tried to get it over to Punia. Ball comes out, hustling back Bertone. Rass digging. Referee's arm has gone up. Not just the whistle, his arm had gone up, indicating, I believe, there may be a penalty here. Cross check. I don't know if they're both going to go, one from each team. It got pretty rough down in the corner. Here's a random thought, folks. Anybody ever think about putting a Fitbit onto a ball hockey player? Seeing how many steps you take in the, I'll use the term, run of a game? It must be amazing. You watch these players. As ball hockey players like to say, it's a lot like ice hockey, except you can't glide. You are running all the time. And most of the time, you're running as fast as you can. Just want to throw that out there. Somebody wants to try it and see what kind of ridiculous number comes up. Lahovey from the side. Kerr was hugging the post, nowhere to go. Marr stopped that center, now it's dumped in. McQueen will get to it first. Here's McQueen, back at the point. Hamila. So it is offsetting penalties, or at least one from each team, so we're gonna go 4-on-4. Hamila. Drops it back. Livingston. To McQueen. Canada, no rush. They're going to take their time. They're leading it 7-2. Oh, big hit along the boards. Marr trying to get around the outside. Murray Gadosh stepped into him. Good ice hockey check, but that's a no-no in ball hockey. Gadosh will go for 2. Marr still having words with him. And here at the Glacier, the DJ, I don't know if that's intentional. Dirty Deeds, done dirt cheap. Song they're playing a little AC/DC, being pumped through the speakers. Cleared down the floor by Slovakia. Kerr quickly up ahead to Punia. To Livingston, back to Punia. Punia gets it in over the blue line just, but then it's brought back out. Verlovsky. Defended well by Livingston. Kerr off the boards to Punia. Livingston. It's a 4-on-3 power play. Hamila. Good pass up ahead. Perlich along the boards. Perlich working hard against Nessel. Perlich goes in there. It gets rough down in the corner again. Back at the point. There's a few cross-checks, they score. And again, the cross-checking continues. Students hit Bishop with about 10 good two-handers in the lower back. Continue to do it after the goal was scored. Sutton with the hat trick. I don't know if the fans are paying attention. Haven't seen a hat go out on the floor yet. Mark, put my hat down. Cameraman Mark grabbing my new hat, threatening to throw it out. surprised somebody didn't throw one. 8-2. Canada running away with it. Halfway through the third period. Low shot, blocker save. Brinko behind the goal. Vashish. Canada still in a 5-on-4 power play. The reason why there was no flooring on that. Bertone. Ball goes in behind the goals. Kantorek picked up a roughing. Oh, sorry. Students picked up a roughing penalty right on that Canadian goal, or just after the goal was scored. That's why they're still on the power play. The penalty was called subsequent to the goal being scored. Breakaway pass for Sallows, couldn't control it. He would have been in from the blue line all alone. Clearing attempt, that hit Brinko. Low, down low. Oh, was pushed into the boards. Back to Linney. Linney over to Livingston. Officials have to be alert now as there's a bit of stick work happening out there. Now, ball comes loose. Lahovey, slap shot wide. Cleared to the boards. Kang is in there. Played up ahead. Dory, and in center, players get caught up. That's Nosh and Linney. Nosh gives Linney a couple of pushes in the back. They're both going to go. 2 minutes each. And you could see this sort of thing beginning to pick up. Officials, as they say, are going to have to be very alert, I think, in the next few minutes. They're asking the captains to come out. The official's going to talk to the captains. Well, they're not going to talk to Livingston. Livingston is incensed. Instead of talking to Livingston, they will talk to Trevor Punia and Filip Vashish, the captain of Slovakia. So while one of the officials talks to the two players, the other official's gone over to the Slovak bench. There's a fairly intense conversation happening there as well. You just sense this sort of thing might happen. Feel it coming. Danko Dusan, the head coach of Slovakia. One of the players over the Slovak bench having to be restrained a little bit. Nosh will head to the penalty box. Sorry, R.L. Nosh. They've been calling him Tomas. So it gives R.L. Nosh, number 61. Still continue to discuss the situation. Kyle Linney in the penalty box for Canada. It's Terrell Spitzer, the head coach for Team Canada. The names of the Slovak coaches, Dusan Danko, just to tidy that up. It's taken a long time to get this game resumed after the penalties were called. Next game scheduled for 8 o'clock. It is 7:33 now, and we've still got 5.5 minutes to go in this one, plus any more time for this sort of thing. If we have any more lengthy stoppages. Let's hope not. Hand pass by Canada, so the face-off is going to stay right there, just outside the Slovak blue line. Penalty to Students had expired. He's out there again now, so we're back to 5-on-5. At least right now. Punia. Back to O'Brien, up ahead for White, too far for him. Racing onto it, Dory. Dory tried to play it back. Bobel has it, flips it in. Kantorik in the corner against O'Brien. Canadian player has gone down, shot comes in and is blocked. Gavin Dory. Dory makes his way back to his feet. Under 5 to play now, 4:56. One of two things is going to happen over the next 5 minutes, folks. Either we're going to have a lot of delays and a lot of rough stuff and a lot of penalties, or both teams are just going to settle down and play this out. Let's see which it is. And the penalty is going to Boris Kantorik. He dropped in a heap down in the circle. The referee was standing right there, and he's calling Kantorik for unsportsmanlike. So he took a dive. The referee was standing about 3 feet away from it. Well, it didn't take long. Canada back on the power play. Perlick working his way in off the boards. Perlick beat a couple of players, but can't beat everybody. Serjan. Dory back out there. Down the floor it goes. Whistle. Okay, the ball actually hit over on the far side out of play. Tough to tell from this angle. You see that overhang over the far side? That is pretty much level with the boards. Right over the top of them. The benches are underneath them. It hits that facing over there. It's kind of tough to tell from this angle. Figure out why the whistle went. That's what it was. Bertone. Delorier. Haven't seen much of him in this game or in last night's game. Bertone. Delorier. Down low. Dory. Back to Bertone. Kang. Kang shoots it. Scores. Somehow got between the arm and the body of Markashek. Didn't look like there was any room there at all, but the ball snuck through. The Routers on 9-2. Canada avenging that 7-4 loss to Slovakia last night. Well, we should have good crowds at the Glacier tomorrow. Both Canadian teams, the under-18 and the under-20, will play for gold medals tomorrow. And it may be Canada and Czech Republic in both of those matchups. It will be Canada, Czech Republic in the under-18. Czech Republic, USA coming up next, our second semifinal in the U20. In the round robin, Czech Republic handled the United States easily on their opening day, 9-1. A game that sent ripples through the tournament in some ways. People are wondering, are the Czechs that good? They beat United States 9-1. USA usually a fairly strong team. The question everybody was asking after that one game is, are the Czechs really that good? Or is the USA really not that good in the under-20 category this year? The answer, a little from column A, a little from column B. States have been disappointing through most of this tournament in their under-20s. But new game tonight. See what happens. Linney up along the boards looking for Dory. 3 minutes to go. Another penalty. Canadian player knocked down, and here we go. Had a couple of Slovak players started to come off the bench. We better get back. We want additional penalties here. Busy over in the penalty box. Initial penalty is going against Fafrak Milos. And maybe the only one. Indeed it is. Goes into the Slovak bench. And you know, I think I may have been reversing his name the entire tournament. It's Milos Fafrak. For some reason, some of the names weren't given in this proper order. Anyway, or I may have written it down wrong. I'm just trying to find somebody to blame somebody else. Milos Fafrak. O'Brien. Maybe it was just fun when he scored a couple of goals in the game earlier. I get to say another goal for Milos. High sticking and a misconduct. Jakob Students. The stick up on the Canadian player, says the referee. Then Students said something to the referee and picked up the misconduct. The other referee will escort Students to the penalty box. Only 2.5 to go. Could take a while. Next game was scheduled for 17 minutes from now. That will be delayed. Face-off won by Canada. O'Brien. So one from each team. Dory also gone for Canada. So it stays 5-on-4. O'Brien with a shot. Martyshek with the save, and the ball is cleared out. Delorier back to get it. Under 2 to play. O'Brien. To the blue line and over. Delorier lost it, kept in by McGrath. McGrath's shot is deflected up and out of play. Face-off will stay in the Slovak end of the floor. Canada led 4-0 after the first period. 5-2 after 2, and they've added 4 here in the third. Knocked down by Canada, up ahead. Kang alongside the goal. Sallows back to Kang. On goal, in front. White couldn't put it home. WjBHC got it to Vajanek, and Vajanek sent it down the floor. Well, let's see if we can get through the final minute now, as there is 1 minute left to go in the game. Again, cleared down the floor. Penalties have all expired. Kerr elects to cover it up. 5-on-5 out there right now. Punia being hounded. able to get it to a teammate, and Canada will send it in. Wide of the goal. 23 seconds to go. Slovakia send it the length of the floor. Not 100% sure that Peter Junis was trying to shoot it down the floor. I think he may have had another target in mind. I think luckily it missed. Junis with it again. Again, lifts it down the floor. This one on target. 5 seconds to go. They'll hold it there. Big victory for Team Canada tonight. 9-2. Slovaks unhappy, as one might expect. Canada will play for the gold tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. Their opponent will be determined in the next couple of hours as the Czech Republic and the United States about to take the floor once we clear these two teams off. The fans celebrate here at the Glacier. About to ask our camera Mark if we get maybe a picture with the crowd in it, showing the good crowd on hand, and they're all on their feet. I don't even have to ask if he does it. We're in sync, Mark. All right, we'll get the player of the game announcements, and we'll get to hear "O Canada" at least one more time. So the next game will be delayed. It was set for 8 o'clock. It'll be a few minutes after that. David Rafalski, player of the game for Slovakia. Noah Perlich, player of the game for Canada. O Canada. Canada on to the gold medal game. Slovakia will play for the bronze. The respective opponents will know in 2 hours. So again, game was scheduled for 8 o'clock. It'll be probably 10 after, quarter after before we start that one between the Czech Republic and the United States. We invite you to come back and join us for that one, or it'll be our final game of the evening. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships from St. John's, Canada, here on 5TV1.